The Matrix has attacked me.
This way?
If you're listening to this and you think I'm never lucky, I'll tell you why. Because God dislikes you because you're fucking lazy. Start to work. Start to show God the beauty of his own creations. You'd be amazed how lucky you'll become. You have to wake up and say, I don't feel like training, but I must train. I will only drink water. You need to do what you're supposed to do, not what you feel like fucking doing. That's the difference between a man and a fucking child. You do not become a man doing what you feel like doing. You become a man doing what you're supposed to fucking do. The men on the Titanic didn't feel like dying that day. It's your duty. It is your duty to not be a fat piece of shit. People often talk about downward spirals. He got in a downward spiral, he lost his girlfriend, then he started drinking, then he lost his friends, and he drunk more, and then in the downward spiral. You know what else is real? Upward spiral. He started training more, so he had more energy, and he started working more, started making more money, and then he went to a better gym, and then he trained harder, and then upward spiral is exactly the same. An upward spiral is always fueled by ego. So having an ego is not a bad thing. In fact, I encourage every man out there to have an ego. Develop an ego, a massive one, and then work to justify it. Cannot give up. Most of you are happy to be losers part-time. You want to escape. You don't want to be a loser anymore. But then that new video game comes out. I'll just play the video game. I'll just be a loser for 2 more weeks. Then I'll get back to trying to escape the Matrix free. When a rocket is flying out towards the moon to escape the atmosphere, it doesn't fucking pause halfway up the sky, does it? No, it keeps going. You cannot be lazy. No more video games, no more loser antics, no more dumb shit. You are finally in the right place at the right time. You are the only person who can make this work, and you're also the only person who can fuck this up.
Most of you men watching, at least 99% of you, do the worst of them all. I need to play with my because I'm horny. You are lame. But there was 2 dudes sitting on the car, another 6 with them. It was a team of 8 people. And I didn't see people who saw the video and said, oh, you know, the guy you actually knocked out was shorter than you. The guy who I punched second was about 6'1", 6'2". But I didn't know their size. I didn't know who they were from across the street. But I looked at Andrew, no word spoken. We got out and instantly engaged.
I'm 20. Do you think boxing is worth it? It seems to be extremely risky, and you might not make it out with a proper brain. Should I look for something else? You haven't got a proper brain to be sending me these stupid-ass questions. You know the answer. I'm gonna box. I might not make it out with a proper brain. Let me tell you something. If you do not box, you might not make it out of a bad encounter in the world with your fucking life. You might get head stomped, knocked out cold, and killed in front of your fucking family if you don't know how to defend yourself. It's a necessary risk. Learn how to fight. Learn how to defend yourself. What fucking stupid question. That's right.
How do you deal with procrastination?
Turn off YouTube. Go do something. You know the answer is to stop doing things that waste your time and apply yourself to something important. Now, stop wasting your fucking time. You know, I've never had to deal with procrastination. I've never had to deal with not being motivated because what is the alternative? Literally, be a loser forever? You already know the answer. You don't need me to tell you. Turn off YouTube. Go do something. Jesus Christ. What's wrong with people?
Down. Yo, calm down. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's episode 150, and we ain't calming down. We're not turning down. We're turning up. So with that being said, man, it's 150. Today, we're going to be talking about breaking the inner mind matrix that you have within. And I'm going to be reading scripture a couple of times throughout this podcast just for reference. Random spots. But one thing about the Bible is it could literally be on a random element of the game, but it still gives you, a game that you can apply to each and every single situation. So right now we're about to have a pretty quick but depth-filled episode. So with that being said, 150 on the way. Dude, the coffee is still processing, so I'm all over the fucking place. I just made a crazy Tupac AI song. So now I've mastered the X one, mastered the Tupac one. Bro, can't nobody stop me. My boy, Lil Shady in the building. We done mastered that. We doing it how we do it, man. So with that being said, Kane, what it do? Episode number 150.
You already know what it is, man. We're back at a certain small game on the ground from Hunger Hounds and just get up the pound and ready for the next round, man. What you said about the Bible, man, it's facts. You could open it up anywhere, literally anywhere, and it would have game in it that you could apply to yourself every day. It don't matter which part you open up to, it's there, just boom, right there in your face. And a lot of people don't realize it, but the Bible stands for basic instructions before leaving Earth, and that's a fact. So with that being said, we're finna get right into it.
You have to do what needs to be done, regardless of how you fucking feel. I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like doing that. When you get off of work from a long day and you literally feel tired, your eyes are groggy, you can make an excuse not to do this and not to do that. Now, if a goal pertains to someone else's effort, like if you have to involve yourself with somebody else, that's different because it's a two partner person dance, like Just Dance. Certain songs you can't play unless you have two players. But when it comes to anything that you can do solo, the objective is not complete until it's complete. Just because you feel like you want to complete a mission doesn't mean you complete it. Now, maybe nowadays in the Call of Duty games, you can fucking, if you lose enough on a mission, they'll let you just skip it. But back in the day, you didn't fucking beat that mission until you beat it. And if you didn't have internet, you weren't able to look up walkthroughs. Everybody wants a walkthrough. Everybody wants to answer. Everybody wants to walk through. They don't even walk in their own fucking shoes. It's like they got shoes on, but they don't even fit. So half of their foot is fucking hanging out because they're too afraid to walk in their own shoes. They think they've outgrown it when actually their foot doesn't fucking fit. So every time they walk, the shoe comes off. You have to do it regardless of how you feel. We all find ourselves being fucking weak, saying, I was tired, so I don't want to go to the gym. Dude, go to the gym and have a fucking miserable workout because when you wake up, you can have a better one. You might want to go here. You might want to do this. Well, I don't have any time. Why the fuck don't you have time? The matrix within has been programmed because they tell you that, guess what? If you don't feel like doing this, then you don't got to do it. If you feel like doing this, then even if it's not for the benefit of your mind and for your progress and for, you as a whole, as a human being, then, that's what they do. They try to control you. You got to control yourself. You got to break the inner mind matrix. Time is a concept. Time is a construct because guess what? So what if you think that said time is now time for you to go do this, that, and the third? Maybe you feel like you could have done better if you got more rest. Maybe you feel like you could have performed better if you got more rest. But guess what? I guarantee you, once you get done with that shitty workout, that shitty work day, that shitty studio session, that shitty sex performance, you're going to be inspired to do better next time. But you have to fail in order to win. You have to fail in order to lose and improve. You're not going to always win. Life is not always about feeling good. And you ask yourself, why can't I get motivated? Well, because you're fucking laying in bed eating Cheez-Its. You're laying in bed eating whales. You look like a fucking whale. You're eating graham crackers, Fritos, Doritos, Pringles, every damn thing in between. You don't get up. You're laying down expecting to stand on something. You're sitting down expecting to stand up. You're being stood up because you don't know how to fucking sit down in certain social environments and not be around certain people. You're chasing people. You don't even chase your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Don't, like that Blueface song, don't chase me, bitch, chase your dreams. That's the only real thing that he ever said. So with that being said, I'm finna pass the mic back to you and I'm finna let you give some game about breaking the inner mind matrix. Go off.
Yeah, man. Whenever you don't feel like doing shit, you got to get up and do it anyways. I always tell myself that, man. I don't feel like cleaning my car out. Man, get your bitch ass up and go clean your motherfucking car out. Man, I don't feel like going to the gym and running 6-7 miles. Man, get your bitch ass up and go run the motherfucking 6-7 miles. It ain't that hard, bro. And the thing is, once you start doing it, you realize it's like, oh man, it's not even as bad as I thought it was gonna be because it's not. You just gotta fucking do it, bro. You end up allowing the lizard brain, lizard breath, lizard fag, lizard, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You start letting lizard take over your mind and say, oh no, man, you don't really got to do this, man. If you don't feel like doing it, you don't have to do it. I've had people tell me, you don't have to go run the gym. I'm like, yeah, but if I don't fucking go run at the gym, who's going to fucking run for me? Nobody. It's not going to get done. Therefore, I have to do it. I've literally had people try to tell me, no, man, you don't have to. It's not like you have to go do it. I don't give a fuck if I want to go do it or not. If I have to do it, I got to go fucking do it because nobody will do it for me. Nobody will do it for you. You got to go to the gym. You got to go to work. You got to put in the work. You got to get that money. You got to do whatever you got to do. You got to hustle. You need to do what you need to do to make sure you take care of responsibilities. And that's just a fact. Life is not about feeling good. Life is not about being happy all the time. It's not about the best feeling in the world, feeling alive all the time. You're going to feel down. You're going to feel dead. You're going to feel lost. You're going to feel all types of different things. You're going to suffer, you're going to burn, you're going to fall, you're going to scrape yourself. But guess what? It's not about whether you suffer, fall, burn, scrape yourself. It's whether or not you get back up and keep pushing afterwards. You know, a lot of people, they sit around and they give up early on in life because they hit that first brick wall. Bro, life is full of brick walls. You think you're going to go through life without no type of road bumps, no roadblocks, and none of that shit? Like, no, bro. Nobody ever said that life was going to be the easiest fucking thing in the world. In fact, it's one of the hardest fucking things in the world because it's just how life is. Life is meant to be tough because it's meant to teach you all types of different lessons. And a lot of y'all don't want to learn that. A lot of y'all don't want to understand that. Y'all would rather sit around and live in mom's basement, fat as fuck, 900 pounds of change, eating hot Cheetos and Doritos and drinking Mountain Dew and hot cocoa and fucking watching My Little Pony and shit in the basement while you fucking 29, 30 years old. Your mom got to cook macaroni and cheese for you. She got to yell at you to come up. You got to fucking huff and puff 9,000 pounds per square inch of air just to get up and down the damn stairs and shit. Like, nah, bro, life is supposed to be hard. Life is supposed to be tough. And that's just how it is, bro. Life teaches you lessons whenever it gets rough. When you're in the rough is when it gets tough. When it gets tough is when you start learning lessons in life. Oh, man, well, you start learning about yourself, too. You learn about where you're weak, where you're strong at, where you need to improve at, what's already improved.
Yep. And scripture says, Hebrews 6, chapter 8, verse 12. We do not want you to become lazy, but to imitate those who through faith and patience inherit what has been promised. So a lot of you, man, you hear and you see the journeys of what successful people went through. And I'm not just saying successful with money, because a motherfucker can be unsuccessfully square business even though they're financially successful. I'm talking about people that have actually done things and deserve to be commemorated. People like a David Goggins, people like a Andrew Tate, people like a Tristan Tate, people like a Myron Gaines, people like that. You see what they do to be who they are. You literally consume their game, but you don't even download it. Like, you play the demo, but you don't try to complete it. You motherfuckers want to play the beta. You know why you never want to play the full game and you only want to play the beta? Because you're a fucking beta male. That's just 100% facts, man. So with that being said, pull your head out of your ass and don't be running around like a goddamn dog that an owner doesn't know how to take care of. Take care of what you need to take care of. That way people don't got to take care of you, because people only take care of you for so long until that sympathy no longer exists. And then they just want you to get the fuck out. No one wants to we all have our own lives to handle. Nobody wants to handle you. Even back in the day, I like to ride my bike solo, like that Jason Derulo song, riding solo. I'm riding solo. Like, bitch, get off my page with your fat ass. You gonna fuck around and make me crash and flatten all my tires. So with that being said, yeah, man, don't just play the beta. Don't just play the demo. Complete the game, bitch. Multiplayer. That's not the game, bitch. You always need somebody else to play with. Why you don't want to play the campaign? Why you always need people to be on your team? Team deathmatch. Free for all. Bitch, play the campaign.
That's a fact, bro. A lot of people sit around, oh, man, well, I can't do this, I can't do that without somebody being there to hold my hand. Man, I used to be one of those same people going to the gym. Oh, man, well, I can't go to the gym by myself because I need somebody's energy to work off of. Ooh. And then, you know, I one time I went to the gym by myself. It wasn't bad. So I started going back there by myself again. It wasn't bad. And I still go there by myself. It's not bad. You know, you just got to fucking do it. It may be outside of your comfort zone, but guess what? That's outside of your comfort zone. How the hell else are you supposed to grow if you don't go outside of it? You know, scripture says right there in Hebrews, don't be lazy. A lot of y'all be sitting around being lazy as hell. Y'all be sitting around eating cereal at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, drinking fat ass bowls of milk and shit while you got a bottle of Dr. Pepper next to you. A lot of y'all fat asses be on the damn electric wheelchair with a bottle of Diet Pepsi in your fucking hand, wondering why you dying. Like, come on, bro. You can't make this shit up, bro. Like, you got the problem is in your hand, and you still can't. You fail to see what's wrong with you. Like, nah, bro. Quit being lazy. Just get up and fucking do it, bro. Quit drinking all that bullshit. You know, quit putting all that bullshit in your body and just stand up, be a fucking man, take care of your responsibilities that you're supposed to take care of, and take care of yourself and self-improve. Otherwise, every time you look in the mirror, you're going to be so fucking disappointed. I know people who I know damn well look in the mirror every fucking morning when they get ready to go to their job and they're brushing their teeth, whatever the fuck they do, if they even brush their teeth, and they look at themselves in the mirror with how fat and lazy they are, they look at themselves like such a fucking disappointment. Like, I know they probably can't even look at themselves for very long, because when they lift that shirt up, boy, they can't see the floor because of how fucking far out their damn stomach sticks out. And that's a damn shame. You're not supposed to be like that, son. So y'all got to get that shit together.
So with that being said, breaking the inner mind matrix. This is a segment that I want to go a lot more in depth in. But man, hopefully, you don't need a cup of coffee. Well, drink a cup of coffee anyways, because it's gonna give you energy. But this should fill your mind. So with that being said, I'm gonna let Kang say what he got to say. Then I'm gonna play y'all a snippet of a song that's dropping on Metaverse 15 this Sunday. I brought the Tupac, the greatest rapper of all time. I brought him back into the game, boy. So with that being said, I'm gonna play y'all a little snippet, but don't be tripping after you get done talking.
Yeah, man, I wanted to say something just real quick, man. Some of y'all really got to get off of that gay ass Keisha shit, bro. Because like that ass, bro, I had a dude walk up to me earlier. He said, "Hey, bro, what do you think about old dude's girlfriend?" I looked at this dude. I said, "Why the fuck am I worried about somebody's girlfriend?" I said, "You need to get off that gay shit, son. What the fuck do I worry about where another man sticks his dick at? That don't got nothing to do with me." That shit blew my fucking mind today. Like, y'all really be worried. It's like y'all be jealous that you're not the ones getting the pipe or some shit. Like, dude, I don't fucking care. As long as nothing illegal is going on, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't have nothing to do with me. It don't concern me. I don't care. Quit asking me these gay ass questions. Quit coming up to me with these fucking gay ass thoughts. Quit. Y'all just really got to come out the closet and just admit the fact that you're just jealous that you ain't getting the pipe. I'm gonna get your ass far away, but I mean, it's better than you coming over to me and asking me these gay ass questions, bro. Like, come on now, just admit that you're jealous.
These are the types of niggas that I don't hang around. Like what the?
Huh?
Like, you literally can't make this shit.
Huh?
Literally.
Huh?
Like
Huh?
what the fuck, bro? You literally can't make this
Huh?
up. And these types of individuals you gotta stay farther away from. Literally, I'm gonna let that sound keep playing because that's all I have to say. Is these types of niggas are literally the worst of the worst. And by the way, Sneeko and Neon, worst fucking rappers I've ever heard in my life. But what I will say is Lil Pump, I gotta give props to him because he's a goofball and he paints his nails and everything. But that's how you know he's truly talented, because when he's next to goofballs like that, he still looks like a good rapper. Literally, all he had to say was neon, and that went hard. That fucking Sneeko said. Sneeko needs to quit watching fucking New York drill videos. He said, like, what the fuck? And Neon, boy, yeah, man, that's the types of niggas that literally sound like they come from my hometown. And they just fucking get in the studio and just say whatever they see. Literally, that's what that was.
Man. I was half awake when I seen that shit. And even then, I couldn't fully process what I was seeing. But what I could process, I was like, what the fuck? I mean, this shit is
I forgot about that shit.
Worse than Blueface, bro. Worse. I didn't think anybody could be worse than fucking Blueface with a offbeat.
But now I gotta play that shit real quick. Look at this shit. Look at it, fucking. That looks like my brother, bro. That's crazy. Ugh.
I'm a fucking killer.
Look at this dude. This is evil work.
I'll fuck your bitch and
No.
dick. Hold on. I go on the street. I shoot your fucking grandma.
When he plays too much GTA.
Hold on.
No, bro. It's disgusting.
Hold on. I got 10 bodies. The FBI looking for me.
And he got a fucking boot on. That boy broke his damn ankle trying to be gangster in a fucking.
I shit in the streets.
Yeah.
I'm loving this Indian beat.
Yeah.
I worship the cow. My Glock go get it to bow.
Nah.
Eating on curry. Creeping out girls in a hurry. Huh?
Ew.
7-Eleven. You still not send you to heaven. Huh? In the front of the tax me. I murdered your soul. Relax me like. Get it bow. My Glock go get it to bow. Get it bow. My Glock go get it to bow.
You thought that was so
Thank you.
fire?
Te lo doy, my dick on the floor.
Oh, hell.
Your mom is a whore.
Ew.
I'm the reason you got divorced. My dick is sore.
Hey,
Damn, I got chlamydia from a bitch. Her name is Marina.
this nigga just made that up.
Damn, why the fuck Neon break his foot? Damn. Let me cook. I got a read from a bitch named Book. Puta querosa, ven para acá.
This reminds me of Zack and Cody, bro.
Hola munda, hola munda.
Bro, you can't even lie. Lil Pump goes hard on
Neon's
this
a
part.
dirty
I
ass
gotta
fucker.
get
He
Pop.
smells like shit.
My name is Neon. I fuck a bitch. She a peon. Lil Pump is a bitch. Suck my dick. Neon. 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 Yeah. Lil Pump. This gay fuck. Painting snails. Suck my dick. You fucking pussy Sneeko. His eyes are fucking a Chinese bitch. Go eat a bat and spread some COVID. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. My name is Neon. Hold on. I'm in a suit with this fucking midget. Yeah. Lotario. Fat ass
Oh my
motherfucker.
gosh, bro.
Hey. Hold on.
Yeah,
In the
look
back
at
of
Pump,
the back
man.
of the truck, getting some head by some Latina bitch. Neon. Neon. Gucci gang!
Neon, neon, neon,
That
neon,
shit go hard, man.
neon, neon, ooh, neon, 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 neon.
That's when you know you need to stop rapping. When literally the actual rapper only has to say one word to shit on the entire verse that you spit. Literally. And watch, Sneeko tries to he's like, oh shit, maybe I can sound like that. Watch what Sneeko does.
Neon, 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 neon. I'm a king and you a peon. Neon said Aiden, put me on. Terrio is fat like Dion. Wait, have you ever met Leon? I wanna fuck your mouth for an eon. Terrio was fat like Dion. Neon said Aiden, put me on. Neon, 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 neon.
But do you see what I'm saying? Like literally he just said the exact same thing Pump said, but it sounded fucking retarded.
You can't make this shit up.
And you know he was on Rhyme Zone just looking at fucking words that rhyme with neon. Neon? Are you serious? He said, have you ever met Leon?
He
Are
sounds
you-
like a bitch for an eon.
Bro.
He said, Aiden Ross, put me on.
Terrio's fat like Jadeon. Like, stop, bro. Stop. But, bro, I'm not going to lie. Top G, he's not the greatest rapper, but he's better than both of these motherfuckers, even if they were to fuse together. That shit is terrible. They need to stick to streaming. You see, I can do this streaming shit, and I can rap. These niggas? And look at this nigga Neon. Like, nigga look like Val G from Phineas and Ferb.
Look like a damn monkey.
And
Big
then-
ass fucking ears.
Yeah, man, you can't make this shit. I had to react to that. I low-key forgot about that shit. Lil Pump, bro. Lil Pump don't even take shit serious no more. You can tell, and he's kind of like over here painting his nails and shit. I don't think he's focused on. I don't even think he takes himself serious anymore. Like I think the last time that people actually like acknowledged him as a rapper was when Gucci Gang came out. But then everybody suddenly just didn't give a fuck about that type of music anymore. After X died, nobody gives a fuck about SoundCloud. Let's just be real.
Yeah. That shit died up quick.
And it showed that X was the reason that a lot of these rappers even were relevant. Because when he died, these dudes all fell off, even Trippie Redd.
I know. That boy just fucking last song I ever heard of Trippie Redd
No,
was
he's-
that fucking one he did with KSI.
Huh?
The last Trippie Redd song I ever heard that I remember listening to was the one he did with fucking KSI a long ass
Yeah.
time ago. That's how
It's
you
gonna be
know.
someone playing the Shadow Realm when Tommy Fury knocks his ass out. It's a wake up.
It's a night call. And fucking
Bro,
sleep and shit.
It's a bedtime call every other day. DJ Paul. Looking at that. So with that being said, man, we gave y'all a little bit of entertainment, but break the inner mind matrix. Quit watching bullshit like this unless you actually earn free time. Until you have earned free time, if you saw this when it first came out, you need to jump in a casket. I'm just being honest with you. If you are sitting around watching 6-hour streams and you haven't even done 30 minutes worth of goals, you need to hop in a casket. There's a lot of things, if you just sit around wasting time, you can earn whatever you do with your free time, as long as it ain't a crime. I really don't have anything to say about it. But if you sit around and consuming this type of shit all the time, because I know some of you weirdos already know the lyrics to the whole song. That's the fucked up part. If this is what you're doing majority of your time, that's the reason why you're not successful. Kane, any last words before we play the real outro?
If you're sitting around and you waiting for somebody to fucking upload some bullshit, you need to jump in the fucking casket. Ain't no way in hell you sitting around and, oh man, I wonder when he gonna upload. I wonder when this gonna upload, when they gonna upload. Man, jump your ass in the motherfucking casket and bury yourself 6 feet deep. Along with a bomb to make sure that you stay dead.
Comedy, this is comedy YouTube.
Man, jump in that bitch with a damn nuke. Make sure your ass stay dead.
YouTube.
You just, man, you wasting space and wasting air sitting around. Oh man, please upload, please upload. Man, you can't make this shit up. With that being said, make sure y'all share with your friends, your family, your movies, aunties, greens, and everybody else you'll know. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Turn this shit up. Young nigga used to live in the lavish. Nowadays, nigga turn into a savage. The Hennessy in my hand and my right hand. Got me chillin' in the back with my height. Man, like damn, can a nigga get the break from you? I don't know how much more to take from you. I know a nigga in the street can relate to you. I ain't confused, no conversation debating too. Like fuck nigga, I've been doing everything that I wanna do. I can see a fuck nigga in my rear view. Hear you yelling for a nigga, I can hear you. Yeah, I be stacking my tits, bitches all on my dick, cause I'm getting this money like nigga. Pour out some liquor for niggas down on the curb.
That's all y'all get, man. So with that being said, peace.
Get the fuck out.